All right, let's get some things set up for ourselves. We're going to need a plate for the sushi, something to measure 3 to 4 cups of water, a chef's knife, a cutting board, maybe a strainer, and a bowl. You're going to need a bowl of water, a pot for cooking sushi rice, and a pan for blanching our asparagus. So we have nori, a rolling mat, some vegetables, ginger, sesame seeds, wasabi, soy sauce, vinegar. Some of you will have fish in your kit, avocado, and the rice. We'll start by washing the rice, and we're going to wash this rice vigorously in cold water. And you'll see that this takes about 6 times for me to wash this rice. Side note, your fish just came in this morning and got butchered this morning and then packed and given to you tonight. So that is some fresh off the boat fish you got for this. All right, going to add our rice to a pot. It's about a 2-quart pot. We're going to add 3.5 cups of water, up to 4 if you like your rice super sticky. With our veggies, we will cut all the vegetables to fit inside the nori is the goal. Running parallel with those lines in the nori. And if something doesn't quite fit that, you can cut it in 2 pieces that'll fit in there, like that pepper. You do not have to peel your cucumbers. I got you seedless cucumbers that don't have to be peeled. Your carrot, you should be cutting it really thin so it's easy to eat. Thin strips, 1/4 inch or less. Clean up your avocado. And then a little bit of water to blanch the asparagus. Bring it to a boil and maybe a minute, 2 minutes probably, on that asparagus. And it's just to soften it up. And then drop the hot water and rinse it in some cool water to stop the cooking process. For our wasabi, put it into a bowl, add a little bit of warm water, and mix it with a fork, and continue to mix until it forms a paste. Get a deep breath of that, it's great. Form it into balls or whatever shapes you want, and put it onto your platter for your sushi. And now's a good time to put your ginger out also. Our rice can come out of the pot, and we want to be careful not to crush this rice. We can add our vinegar, and then really we're just going to lightly fold this rice like we're dressing a salad. We just want to get that vinegar around the outside of each grain of rice, but not crush the rice. Let that get to room temperature. Open your mat, and there's a rounded side and a flat side. We're doing flat side up. You can load that into that gallon bag that I gave you, and that'll help keep the mat clean. So we're going to place our nori. Nori has a shiny side and a dull side. For this, it does not matter. Just run those lines parallel with your mat lines. Take about 1/2 cup of rice, some water on our fingertips, and spread it about 4/5 of the way up. 3/4, 4/5, I don't know what that is, but leave room at the top. We can sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds and give it a flip so that the flap is closest to you. You can now fill that flap with whatever you like. I have some wasabi there. I have all my veggies here. This would be the time to use your fish. Probably cut that scallion in half because the one I made there was really strong. And then we're going to roll it and use the mat to help us keep that shape. You can squeeze it tight at the end like that. And then using our knife in that bowl of water, we're going to wet the knife and make nice clean cuts. And we can continuously wet the knife and wet our fingers so that we're always having nice clean product here. And if you didn't get it that time, we'll do it one more time here. Again, we're taking our nori. Lines are parallel with the lines in the mat. Adding our rice in one thin layer. Some sesame seeds, give it a flip. Add our ingredients, whatever you like. Try not to overfill it. There's also a really nice video from that Iron Chef Morimoto doing sushi that I'll give you a link to also. So wet your knife for nice clean cuts. And then if you like the smaller pieces, you just fold your nori in half. And again, less rice. And a couple of pieces of whatever you like in there. And you can roll the little bite-sized pieces, or maybe for your kids, they might like this a little more simple. And you'll end up with these tiny little one-biters like this. So that's it. Everybody enjoy your sushi time and the extra salads that came with it and any of the beverages. And have a great spring break. And I look forward to seeing you all back in the spring.